Sardonic Mundane by Thomas Ligotti, published under the pseudonym Louis Miguel Riaz in Grimoire No. 2, Fall 1982. Sardonic Mundane. The marvelous is an imposition, concluded the gentleman, seated over by the window, his head buried in a newspaper. Imagine the night sky turning out to be the skin of a cobra all along, only with its usual, evenly distributed glistening, concentrated into an infinite number of discrete and widely spaced points. Who cares? What really affects a person are things like that loud-mouthed infant disturbing the atmosphere of an otherwise tolerable restaurant. Not exceptional, just tolerable, he concluded, his second conclusion that day, but it was still only lunchtime. "I'm sorry, sir," the waiter replied to the gentleman's order. "All we have left today is two-head soup, but it's our specialty." A baby crying so noisily that I can hardly read my newspaper, and I've waited all this time simply for the pleasure of being told that all I can eat in this place is thin soup. You'll have to do better than that. I could go across the street, you know. The waiter bowed graciously and removed himself, returning a few moments later. "Sir, I'm pleased to inform you that today we have an excellent three-head soup." So, I sit here reading the same paragraph over and over without understanding a word of it because some little whelp is yammering in the background, and now my sole consolation is to consume a sickeningly thick soup which would probably give me a blood condition if I didn't already have one. The waiter bowed even more graciously than the first time, and once again removed himself. The gentleman reburied his head in his newspaper, looking up only when the expressionless waiter returned with a tray bearing a big steaming bowl. A few packages of crackers were already on the table. "Well, at least that brat has shut himself up," said the gentleman, heartily picking up a large spoon from the table. "I suppose I'll just have to take my chances with the soup. Can't have everything in this life, I know that." "Especially prepared for you, sir," said the waiter as he set the bowl down before the gentleman's eyes. 2.5 head soup. "Oh, my God," gasped the would-be gourmet, his words not so much spoken as exhaled, when he looked down into the bowl, his hand growing white around the enormous spoon. And everyone in the restaurant was now gazing at the seated paralytic, an intense, but in no way ostentatious hatred in their eyes. Finally, the waiter inclined his face toward the gentleman's. "You ordered it. You eat it," he whispered through a perfect set of teeth.